you know, as the boys are, you know, securing, you know, the target and working to, you know, isolate themselves from any other enemy threat out there, you start getting more of those details over the net. So it was, you know, it was a few minutes before I had heard specifically who and what, and you're never surprised that, you know, leaders, you know, good leaders, and one of the characteristics of it, you know, of all good leaders is that they will put themselves in you know, the decisive point to be able to help make decisions. And so when I had heard that he had gotten injured, there was no surprise that he was putting himself at that, you know, at the most critical point in the fight.
So afterwards, then, and you know, you gathered all the facts, you heard what he did. What was your reaction when you heard when you heard everything? When the dust was settled, you guys were out of there, and you got the whole story. What was your reaction when you heard everything?
You know, it's always, you know, a bittersweet. You know, had it not been for, you know, Sergeant Petry, Leroy, you know, saved certainly, you know, the two guys that were with him. But then at the same time, you got a Ranger and you got a very competent leader that's now out of the fight, now seriously injured. That is, you know, very regrettable that you can't go back, and that he's going to have significant challenges to overcome, especially with a missing hand. And we had hoped that you know, the leg injuries were going to be recoverable anyway. So had it not been for him, it could have been a lot worse. You know, at the same time, it is, you know, a tragedy in itself that anybody got hurt. You always got to remember that we lost a guy up there. Chris Teakell died from wounds on that fight. So it's always unfortunate.